Welcome back. In this video, I will tell you about very expensive stamps from around the world. Anguilla stamp 1967 half cent to $5. Independent Anguilla overprints, complete lovely mint set of these rare overprints which were issued in very limited quantities due to the shortage of available stocks for overprinting, making these among the rarest stamps of the entire Elizabeth era. 1969 Bridger and Case certificate for the set that is signed by Robson Louis. Scott number is 1 to 16 and the price $15,000. Australia stamp 1909 20 shilling dull green postage due. Magnificent mint example of the rarest of all the Australian postage dues, being incredibly well scented, gorgeous rich color and clean impression on pristine white paper. Full original gum with just a tiny bit of hinge remnant. Certainly among the finest quality 1909 20 shilling postage due stamps in existence. Well, next stamp is from Bahamas, 1862, 6p, lavender grey perforation 11.5 to 12. Incredibly rare unused example, and being the first unused Bahamas Stanley Gibbon number 11 that has been offered in the auctions. Strong color for this, fresh and fine, one of the key rarities to completing an unused Bahamas collection. 1988 Philately Foundation and 2008 certificate. Barbados 1861 half pea grass green, perforated 11 to 12. A remarkably fresh and attractive mint example of this important British West Indies rarity, possessing stunning color that is incredibly deep and proof-like. Full original gum that is relatively lightly hinged, and 1991 BPA certificate, and the Scott value is $11,000. Our next stamp is from Bechuanaland, 1988 protectorate overprint on 10 shilling green and black, extraordinarily handsome mint example of this high value rarity, possessing outstanding centering which is rarely encountered on this series. Strong rich color, full fresh original gum and very fine and choice. 1975 PPA certificate, Scott number 58 and price $4,750. Sold for same price. Well, British East Africa 1891 1 Anna dull violet Mombasa provisional surcharge on 4 Anna brown initialed AB, small part original gum, and the certificate says traces of original gum. Well, insignificant tiny mark in the top margin, fine, and the key rarity of the Mombasa provisional, and a handful of genuine unused examples exist, accompanied by 2008 BPA certificate. British Guiana 1864 cent blue framed corners, extraordinarily choice unused example, possessing large even margins all around, marvelously rich color and clean impression on especially bright paper. Extremely fine, seldom offered stamp, being particularly rare and desirable in this outstanding quality. 2008 BPA certificate present, the Scott number 12. Well, British Honduras 1888 3 cent surcharge on 3p chocolate watermark crown NCC perforation 12.5, unused with small part original gum centered a bit to the top and left, as are all known examples. Far fewer exist today and most of those were used, leaving only a tiny number of unused examples available, almost all of which have faults. Signed by H. Bloch and accompanied by 1978 Friedel certificate. Well, stamp from Brunei 1944 $3 surcharge on 1 cent black with orange red occupation overprint. Outstanding mint single of this important Japanese occupation rarity, being among the very finest quality examples known. Clean original gum, unlike the typical dried or dull gum found on most of the occupation issues, accompanied by 1991 RPS and 2008 BPA certificate, Scott number N20, price $6,000. Well, British Guiana 1862 2-cent black on yellow with italic S. A fabulous unused example with complete rulers all around. A very rare trait on this issue. Any unused example of 120 number is rare, but to find one in this outstanding condition as well as being the italic S variety is truly remarkable. Both Stanley Gibbon and Scott catalogs do not price the variety in unused condition. Well, this one is from South Australia, 1902. 3D olive green variety value and inscription shifted towards so that 3 pence and postage are transposed. Perforation 12 and the Stanley Gibbon catalog number 280A variety, and the price in this catalog is £950. Thin postage, position 37, stamp with original gum, small hinge remainder, very fine and a spectacular variety. Stamp from Victoria, postal fiscal 1879, recess printed direct from die, £100, aniline crimson with overprint specimen. Perforation 12 and a half with V over crown, watermark upright. Stanley Gibbon catalog number 285 CS, and the price in this catalog is £80,000 without overprint, and the estimated price is $1,500. Lustrous color and highly detailed engraving. Well, stamp from Burma 1942. Myongima Type 3 Peacock overprints. 1 are bright ultramarine and dark violet, and 2 are dark violet and red brown. Both have light creases and are fresh with original gum. The Stanley Gibbon catalog number J18 to J19, and the price in this catalog is £775. The 2R has a small area of gum missing at the top left, but both stamps are very beautiful. Malaya Kilenton issues a 1942 Sungawa seal, $1 on 4 cent black and red and $5 on 6 cent rose red color. These are blocks of 4 with sheet margin. Crisp detailed impression. The Scott catalog numbers are N20 and N22, and the price in this catalog is $480. The first stamp has small part original gum and the second is with all original gum. Our next stamp is from North Borneo, year 1912, British Protectorate, overprint in red, prepared for use but not issued. $5 dull purple and $10 brown, bright colors, and the Stanley Gibbon catalog number 184 to 185. The price is £4,250 British pounds. The stamps are well centered on fresh white paper and has original gum. Age spotting on the gum as usually encountered, otherwise very fine. And both stamps are lightly hinged. The stamp from United States of America 20 cent ring-necked pheasant self-adhesive coil, serpentine die cut omitted, imperforate plate number strip of 6 plus miscutting of the coil just below the eye of the pheasant. Scott catalog number 3055A. The estimated price $750, sold for $650 in the auction. And the strip has full never hinged backing, fresh and striking error. Well, Western Australia 1861 6p purple on bluet paper, very rough perforation 14 to 16. Mint single of this rare printing by Perkins, Beacon and Company. Strong color showing tinges of the bluet paper around the heaviest inked area. Large part original gum and fine and attractive example of this elusive stamp. And the catalog number is 45. The price is £2,500. Well, stamp from Victoria, year 1907, 2-pound dull blue with rare perforation 11. The stamp is well centered with attractive color on bright paper. Original gum with just a trace of hinging. Extremely fine. The Stanley Gibbon catalog number is 445 and the price is £850. This last issue, produced during the Federation period of Australian state, was issued in 1906 in perforation 12 and a half and then again in 1907. Saint Pierre and Miquelon 1885 year 25 SPM surcharge on 1 franc bronze green on straw, mint single of this extremely rare key value. 3 ample margins adjusting to the frame at the top. and only 600 were issued. The Scott catalog number is 7 and the price in this catalog is $10,500. Rare surcharge with block numbers and few remain unused with any part of their original gum. Well, the stamp is from Canada, year 2003, $5 Moose, engraved, colors omitted. And the bottom left corner margin single with original gum and extremely fine condition. Only 33 to 48 stamps exist. The unit rate catalog number is 1699A and the price in this catalog is Canadian dollar 7,500. Extremely fine, exceptionally rare with between 8 and 12 pins of 4 discovered. I hope you liked the video. Thank you and please subscribe.